Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Stocks on the move. Let's go to Lisa Mateo. What do you got for us today?
All right, got to start with Nvidia, right? Ticker NVDA. Their shares have been up more than 4%. Now the world's first $5 trillion public company. It has to do with their Blackwell chips, a big portion of it. If you remember, like there were months ago, President Trump said he'd consider allowing the company to export the downgraded version of them to China. Well, now this is just ahead of that meeting he has with Xi Jinping. He says, quote, we'll be speaking about Blackwell. So it hinted there. Nvidia also has that GTC event in DC. It announced a few things like a number of new partnerships with companies like Uber, Palantir, CrowdStrike. It said it's taking a $1 billion equity stake in Nokia. And CEO Jensen Huang, he actually said something interesting. He said there's no AI bubble. He's not concerned about it because their AI models, they're powerful enough that customers are going to pay for them.
He says it.
Yeah, of course. Let's listen to the godfather of AI, as Dan Ives always says. Exactly. Let's talk about Fiserv. Just looking at the volume, 6,000% above what it usually trades at this time of the day.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they tumbled more than 45% this morning. So it's fintech company Fiserv. Yeah. So payment processing, think digital banking solutions. They slashed their outlook for the full year. 3% decline in revenue in its financial solutions segment. Its CEO, Mike Lyons, even says he knows the performance is not where they want it to be and not where the stakeholders expect it to be. And they kind of shook things up. They said it's overhauling their top leadership committee. So they're promoting their chief operating officer to be co-president. They announced a few board changes as well, a few board additions, and the stock has fallen like 39% this year through Tuesday.
Wow, that's brutal. So I'm just looking at like a comp here, SoFi. That stock hitting a 52-week high earlier today. So just tale of two
Goes
fintechs.
to show you.
Yep. All right, one more.
All right, got to hit Caterpillar. CAT up more than 10%. Higher third quarter revenue. The interesting thing is that it really got a boost from its energy and transportation business, more so than the business that makes the heavy duty equipment for construction and mining. And that's because of rising demand for equipment that's needed to fuel AI data centers. So that division, their energy and transportation, they provide battery storage, backup generators for industries. It's been Caterpillar's fastest growing segment, so keep an eye on it. As far as tariffs, they did say they expect a record $650 million to $800 million in tariff costs in the fourth quarter.
And I feel like we need to give a shout out to Bloomberg News, which talked about this, about how Caterpillar is going to get a big boost from this AI tailwind. And it was maybe another way to play the AI story, the less obvious way.
Yeah, I didn't even see that coming. I mean, good for them. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of derivative plays on AI these days. Lisa Mateo, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Lisa Mateo does everything for Bloomberg. I'll just leave it at that.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.